it's Hillary with Tempost Cells, and this is just a quick little video, 5 things that make me not want to shop in your closet. I was just doing some shares the other day, and I was just like, oh, honey. So I thought I'd keep a list and see what I come up with, how many I come up with. And oddly enough, the first thing is not going to be bad photos. I kind of, visualize beyond a bad photo. So I can't visualize, beyond number one, which is your clothes that you're trying to sell in your messy room on your unmade bed, with your dog half lying on it, and your shoes on the floor, and a bunched up pile of clothes waiting to be modeled or whatever. Photos taken in a dirty mirror, because all I'm thinking is, if your house is dirty, how clean are the clothes that I will be getting from your house? So if that's the state of your house, find a place that looks the best it does and take your photo. And what people don't know won't hurt them. Second thing is the type. The type of photo, it's when the photo is sideways. I hate that. I hate that in every platform, every sort of thing. It's like we possess tools now, and we should be able to put a photo the right way. I also hate when rather than retake the photo, if you took it in portrait rather than in square mode, when you squunch it down so that the clothes look off center and blurry and fat, because you can't really see the detail in what's there. So just retake the photos. It's easy. Number 3 is a lot of signs in the closet. I visited a couple of closets that just had, and they're all at the top, like bunched, and you can't find clothes for sale. And, it's just like a bunch of like, oh, I have a bundle. Oh, I have this. And oh, don't like. Okay, so one of the things I don't like are the signs that say, like, if my item, you give me an offer of $10, I actually make $8, and that's why I have it listed for $30 or whatever. And it's like a scale thing, and I find it helpful as a seller. I don't find it particularly helpful as a buyer. I don't know if you feel that way, but I kind of don't. It's kind of too much how the sausage gets made, and I kind of don't want to know that. And as a buyer, I kind of really don't care how much you make. So I would just rather deal with people's lowball offers and come back with them and say, because I assume that everybody that sends me a lowball offer is just throwing spaghetti at the wall and see what's going to stick, because somebody has probably accepted they had something for $50 and somebody sent an $8 offer, which has happened to me. And I'm sure they've done that before, and somebody said, oh yeah, I'll take that $8 offer on this $50 item. So that's why people keep doing it. And that's fine. It's just not going to happen in my closet. And I will just counter. And I know pretty much what I want to make on each item that I have listed. And so I'm just going to go according. And if you're going to be ridiculous and give me $8 on a $50 item, I am just going to counter with probably 45, because, I figure either we're here to negotiate and you're going to come back with a reasonable offer, and I don't mean $10 on a $50 item. You're going to come back with at least half or more and give me something to work with. And I've also seen signs that say, don't like items that you're not planning to buy. That's a little rude. Number 4, really bad description titles just make me want to walk away. Cute dress. That gives me nothing. You are looking at a little thumbnail photo, and it's a little photo of the item. And just below that, you get the little description. You want to entice people to click through that item and to buy it. And cute dress makes me have to do more work than I want to. If it said, bass shirt, plaid long sleeve size large, I'm like, oh, that works for me. And I'll click through. The object is to make me already just like on what's on the first page go, oh, okay, yeah, I relate to that. Let me click through and see what that's about. Not just having cute dress. And besides, that prevents you from showing up in Google searches. And a lot of people find Poshmark just because they're looking for, you know, a special pair of Lane Bryant jeans that they can't find anymore. And so they're typing in Lane Bryant boot cut, you know, stonewash, I don't know, curvy jeans size 20. And they're just looking at what Google pulls up, and they don't know anything about Poshmark, but they find like 3 pairs of jeans and they're like on this place called Poshmark, and they're like, oh, okay, let me just click through and find out what that's about. And they end up buying the jeans because that's the product they were looking for. Nobody searches for cute dress at least with the intention to buy. So you want to give something for that buyer to click onto. The last thing is a thing that I've just like recently come across. I guess because I've been looking closer at items, because I'm really a browser. I'm never going on Poshmark to buy like specifically, like, oh, I'm looking for, you know, black shoes or whatever. I just don't use Poshmark that way. I'm more of, oh, I'm sharing. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Click buy. And so one thing I've noticed as I've looked through items is that sometimes people don't get the matching stock photo for their actual item. I had a dress that I really liked. I was wondering if it was going to fit me because there weren't measurements in the description. And I liked it enough that I was thinking about asking about the measurements. And I noticed as I was looking at it, that the stock photo, which was the first photo, didn't match the actual item photo, which was the second photo. I noticed as I scrolled down that somebody had asked another question and it was never answered. And so I'm thinking, well, okay, now my measurement question is not going to get answered. Which was really weird because I had liked it. So she had sent me an offer to like hers, but she never answered the question from another potential buyer. And so I just was like, well, she's not going to answer my question. So I'm not going to bother to say, hey, the dress doesn't match the stock photo. I was going somewhere with that. Where was it? Doesn't match the stock photo. Oh, yeah. And another thing is listings that only have stock photos. If you only have stock photos, I have no idea, I really have no idea if you have the item or not, or what shape it's in. Because I've heard, some tales of people that said like, oh yeah, they got this item and it was different than the one they ordered, or, it had like really, a hole in the center or something. And, that could have been disclosed in a photo and in the description, and it wasn't. And so the intent there, I think, is to snooker people into buying stuff and hoping that they don't return it. I have no problem with people using stock photos. It's nice to see the garment on the body that it was sort of made to fit. Let's just add an addendum. People that model clothes that don't fit them. Don't do that. I can usually use my imagination if it's hanging on a hanger or laying on the ground or on, a piece of furniture or something. I can usually figure out how it's going to fit me. Just to recap real quick, this is the end of the video, so if you want to stop watching, but I'm just going to recap. Messy background. Ew, gross. Don't be dirty, or if you are dirty, don't show it on Poshmark. Nobody wants to see that. 2, sideways or squinchy photos where you messed with the orientation or you can't upright it. I need you to care more than I do about the item that you're trying to sell. 3, a lot of signage in your shop that precludes or that overwhelms the actual items that you have for sale. So if your closet has dwindled down and you now have 5 things on sale in your closet, don't have 22 signs. Nobody's gonna find those 5 things. At least I'm not. 4, not using your title well to describe the item. And number 5 is using either all stock photos or stock photos that don't actually match your item. And I don't know if you visited my closet, but if you do, I invite you to visit my closet. It's at Tempost. And I'm not saying my closet is perfect by any means. It is not. But I do have an instance where I've used a stock photo, actually 2, where I've used a stock photo and it doesn't exactly match the item. And one is a dress that is probably a knockoff of a Nasty Gal dress, and it is impossible to get that dress in a photo. I have tried everything. It does not look good in a flat lay. It does not look good hanging. It does not look good on my dress form. It does not look good any way, shape, or form. And so I found a stock photo of the Nasty Gal dress, and I don't use it as the first photo. And when I post it or when I download it, I write across it something like, this is an approximation of how the dress fits, but the dress is slightly different, or some words to that effect. I also have a Free People dress where I could find a stock photo, but I could not find the stock photo in the colorway of the dress I had. So, and because the dress, these both are dresses that just don't look right no matter how I take them. And this dress is an oversized dress. I mean, it is a size extra small. I think it's either a small or an extra small, and it fits me not extra small. Doesn't fit me well. Otherwise, I might model it, but it's meant to be really oversized. And so I wanted to show that because I didn't want people to, like, you know, buy it and then get, like, 42 yards of fabric to fit on their little size, 0 frame. That's not going to be good. So I wanted to give an approximation of how the dress fit. And again, I wrote across the photo. I added text to the photo. This is not the actual dress. The dress, this is just here to show fit. So there's a way to use the stock photos if they're not the actual item that you have, but I think you should use it judiciously. So, I'm sorry, I'm so tired right now. I do not know why I'm making a video. I'm trying to do like a lot of videos so that when I go live on the 25th that I have a lot of content out there. So I've been trying to do a video every night. So be patient with me in my sleepiness. If you like this video, if you like content like this, go ahead and give me a thumbs up so I know and I can continue as I build my channel. If you would like to subscribe, I invite you to subscribe. I will welcome you. It will be nice to have you here and going through this journey with me. And if you're going through the journey too, go ahead and leave a comment and let me know where you are in your reselling journey. And as always, if you like all my content here, I invite you to put a ring on it by clicking the bell. And that bell will send you a notification whenever I upload a new video. So you're right there. You don't have to come and check my channel every 10 minutes, because I know that's what you're going to do. So get out there and sell some stuff, baby. Tempost out.